they called me and they said, you know, every actor's favorite, you know, saying, which is like, oh, you have a shirtless scene. It's like, fucking great. But I knew really early on that that this show was going to go for a long time. And I was like, okay, so this guy's got tattoos, so we need to solidify this immediately. And I was like, how many days do I have? And we were in the middle of shooting another episode, and they said, you know, so you have like 7 days. And I was like, okay, great, click. And I called up a close friend of mine and 2 other tattoo artists, and just had, and I sat down with each of them, and I designed them all myself. And I said, I want this, and we went back and forth and back and forth. And the 2 tattoo artists were not really friends of mine, so I had to pay them. And while I was putting all of this together, I like went to Tracy, the makeup artist, and I said, look, I don't want to show these to Kurt or any of the producers yet. I said, I want to, you know, I was like, how much is it going to cost to just get them reproduced, because I want to pay for them. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I said, I'll pay for them, just get them made. I said, and she was like, all right, it's going to cost, you know, these things are not inexpensive. And I was like, just make them. And so she said, okay, and she went and made them. And the day that we were shooting, I just kind of put them all on. And you know, and I kind of ran over to Kurt at the last minute, and I was like, this looks good, right? And he was like, yeah, like, have him take that one off. Yeah, that looks good. I was like, yay. You know, because a lot of the times, you know, when you work, you know, too closely with, you know, producers, creators are an exception, but, you know, when you work too closely, they just want, I was like, I kind of had an idea of what I wanted this guy to be. And I knew that production was going to kind of, you know, bump up against it real early on, because I was just like, you know, DL plays Happy, you know, he's tatted from head to toe. And I was just kind of like, you know, no, I just don't want this guy to have like a little thing here. And I was just like, he should be tatted. And so, you know, I broke the rules, man. So that's how it started.